My name is Flavio Campagna. I go by the name of Campa. I was born in Parma, Italy. I started working as a graphic designer in Milan and then moved to Rome. I was a broadcast designer in Rome for 5 years. Moved to Los Angeles and started working at Peter Sullivan Design and did a music video for U2. I directed commercials for Nissan, Toyota and Sony. In the summer of 2001, met Ridley and Pietro through the introduction of my brother Gino, and Ridley and Pietro asked me to work on the movie titles for Black Hawk Down. They were looking for something very organic to begin with and very human. I shot a test with my friend Lazzaro at home and showed it to Pietro and Ridley, and they liked it. This was only a piece of black tape that I used to write the name Black Hawk Down. I scratched this on a black cardboard box, and really liked the feeling of the scratching. I projected the Ridley footage over different kind of surfaces like sand and fabric to give it a more organic approach. They show me lots of videos and news and articles and books and things with all kind of information about Somalia and what happened there and all of the warlord clan and the history of all of the terrible things that were happening in Somalia before the US troop went there. The combination of the graphics and the live action element is one of the characteristics of my work. Every day I was trying to invent something new and lots of reflection, lots of layers. Ridley started saying that I was obsessed with the reflection. At one point where I was experimenting in the garden, I used a magnifying glass to burn the logo Black Hawk Down on a piece of leather, and thought that could have been one idea for the opening title, as if the Somalian captured one of the soldiers and imprinted the name on the body using the magnifying glass and the sun. This is a collage that we were thinking of using at the beginning. It was a little bit more based on one of the journalists that died in Somalia, and it was kind of like the first approach that we try. Jerry found the stuff that we start working with at the beginning too artistic for the audience. We were working with different personalities and people involved in the job, and for me the most important thing was to find the balance where everybody was going to be happy with what we were doing together. At one point I had this idea of this hawk flying in the sky and being in the background of the titles. This is the animation that we did, shooting it as if it was a home video that the soldiers were sending back home to their families to tell the story of Somalia and the reason why they were there. All of our ignorance brings us close to death. A quote from Thomas Eliot. We spent weeks of production working on this quote that never made it to the end of the movie. Everything was very well received, and for me it was a great pleasure to work together with them.